Hello everyone. So I'm going to record a short video for you right now on exactly how to create a brand new automation for the auto reply feature on our official Facebook page. So for example, you're about to sleep at night and someone sends a message. We have a programmed auto reply. All right, so let's get started. So sorry if it's a bit noisy here because I'm at a coffee shop. So the very first thing that you're going to want to do is go ahead and click on the settings icon. And we need to make absolutely sure that our integration has your Facebook account fully integrated. So here on Facebook, I'm already integrated there. It's more effective if Facebook is integrated. All right, then let's head over here. And then let's go to the automation section tab right here. Actually, this applies to every business model and can be used for any kind. So here I'll create one, let's call it Facebook, so that all the automations I make about Facebook will be here. So create workflow and start from scratch. Okay, so I'll name this photo response on Facebook. Let's add Instagram, Facebook, Instagram. So the trigger, our trigger is whenever, as long as there's a reply, right? As long as there's a reply, they provided their response through the filter selection. In the case where my channel is Facebook Messenger. So if there's a message on Facebook on our Messenger, this will automatically be the one to reply. Let's name this customer replied Facebook Messenger. So why am I naming it that? Because I'm also going to add another one. I'm going to duplicate this. So I'll also add Instagram to it so that those who message on Instagram, if ever there are any, it can also reply to them. Because not many use Instagram, but that's okay, just in case, right? So we also have TikTok and WhatsApp. SMS isn't applicable in the Philippines because you need to buy a phone number here. So just forget about that. Live chat is also possible. For example, if you have a website and you add a widget, that's the live chat. This is Instagram DM. We need Instagram DM now. Chat widget. So we have two triggers now. So now we're going to add an if case here, if case. So if else, it's kind of logical. So now what we're going to do here in its first branch. So what we want to filter here is the contact reply. I want the contact reply because for this first one, if the filter is yes or no, whenever the contact replies, whatever it is, contact reply is true. For example, if they reply, any reply, this branch will be triggered. So the other one is reply intent type, if it's yes or no. If it's positive like that or negative. So that's where it will detect it. Now, what I want to pick up here is the reply message. So reply message input. So this is our location. So as long as they send a message with a location, it will automatically detect. Our integrated system will then detect that they have indeed sent a message with a location, or that it's still a bit rough. The way it replies to messages is still a bit limited. Or when it comes to contains, because for the PC, it should only be the exact reply. But with contains, if it detects in the part where there's a location, your detection will add. Contains can be used there. So that's the only new thing here. This is what I'm showing. This is what I need to show so we don't add unnecessary things. Or so location, look, where. Because most of them are like root words. So now, when it detects that, it will automatically trigger where, what else? So for the meantime, these are the four that I will add for location. So now what I'll put here is location. Then I'll add another branch. So this is for my second branch and in prices. So contact, reply, still the same. Or you can just add this. Look, it's so easy. Just branch directly branch. You can already put it here. Obligate branch. So this part is to designate since I'm a freelancer. It can also be obligated. So you don't have to do this anymore. So for this part, you just need to change the word to places. You can also use phrases like how much, or simply how. Or let's say, it's possible that you might make a common spelling mistake in your text. Price list, what else? So that's it for now. Eventually I'll just show in the picture what other replies from clients look like. Okay, let's take a look at the current price list. Let me think about this for a moment. All right, I believe that's all we need for right now. Now, moving on to the next part, I actually need to find the branch operating hours, but I'm having a bit of a hard time. I just can't seem to see the operating hours listed here on the screen. Until what type? When we talk about time, what specific type do we mean? Hours open, closing times, and other details like that. So that is exactly what I want to filter here. For now, let's just continue to stick with these because these are the essentials that are usually requested. So I'm going to take action here. So here it is. If you notice, the location is here, the prices are here, the rating hours are here. The none is here. If someone replies here on the Facebook page and their condition limit isn't among those listed, it means it's not included in what we said earlier. It goes here separately, so no action is required. All right, so now, right here in this spot, we're going to go ahead and add a wait step to the sequence. So we'll wait for a set period of time. So maybe just about like 30 seconds. That's 30 seconds, about 20 seconds. So it doesn't look like we're doing an instant reply. You can't label it. So for labeling, wait 20 seconds. I recommend this more. So let's copy it and let's paste it here so that all of them have a wait step. And then here is where we'll add the step for what will happen. Let's check this. So this is the Facebook interactive messenger. This is the one where the client can click something. Like if they click how much, it will automatically send a reply. But for now, I prefer our message-based approach. So here, we put our message here, please location, so we can support. So I'll just put it here. Wandering around. There you go, right here. So that's the message. The link will be even better. Then you can also always check the attachment, right? You can add files, images, or even a short video. You can then save action. So what I'll do now is just duplicate this. Then I'll just change it, copy action. Then I'll put it here, face below, face below. So now we're here at the prices. So I can also add messenger here in the prices. So you won't get confused if you're the one working on this. On the other side, you can also add an allocation here in our section. So for the prices, I've already made one for that. Here are all of our prices. Thank you so much. There you go. Then I'll add the attachment. I'm going to upload an image of the complete price list for you. There you go. Please take a look right now. I'll save our action. Then this one, I'll edit this from earlier first. Messenger location. So if you want to become a Go High Level expert, you need to be, when it comes to labeling and things like this, you need to be detail oriented because it will make things easier for you. And at the same time, it will also make it easier for those who might need to adjust the workflow, if ever. Next is the operating hours. So we can put some details right here. We are open from 9 to 5. I seem to have completely forgotten exactly what our official daily business hours are. I'm going to go ahead and check with our head of operations right away to be sure. But for now, let's plan to open as early as 7:30 in the morning. This one I remember. 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. I'll just change it in the future. So let's sign it. So here is how it looks. Now you will see that we have an option here in the settings specifically for when we want to allow re-entry. So what does re-entry mean? When they send a message once, they come here, right? So when they send a message to the workflow, if this re-entry is this, If this re-entry is disabled, they won't be able to enter again. But if they've already finished and then they send a message, they'll enter here again, right? So there are more settings here. I haven't explained this yet. We also have a time window. So how does this time window work? If you ever find, for example, that you only want this workflow to work after your regular business office hours, you can manually set it to a specific desired time. For instance, you can schedule it from Sunday to Saturday at 6 p.m. in the evening up until, let's say, around 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. So it will only work during those times. You can also set it up so that you reply manually during the day. That's possible. But for me, since we don't have staff yet, that's fine. At the same time, this can be used because what's important is that they get the information they need, like location, prices, operating hours. Those are the essentials. At least if we're busy and can't reply right away or can't respond personally, they still get what they need. At least a message is sent right away. So for me, what else do I need to do here? Let me think for a moment. So I think this is all I need to design for now. I can make adjustments in the future if needed, adding things like what is your contact info, things like that. I'll put the number, email, website, things like that can be added too. But for now, initially, this is all I'm going to do. So I'll publish it. Then I'll save it. Then we'll test it. So here it is. We'll try to message the page now. Let's see if it works. How much? Let's check. We also waited 15 seconds. That's slow. I'm putting it in the wait step. Is it 15 or 20? 20. Please search our price list. Thank you, Ed. It has sent already. It has sent the image that we put in. Let's try again. So, okay, thank you. Because, okay, thank you. It won't reply because we don't have a trigger like that, right? Your location, please. Let's wait another 15 seconds so we can see. It didn't fire as expected. So let's take a moment to carefully troubleshoot exactly what happened here. All right, then. So here's what happened in that situation. Turns out it's not like that either. So after taking a closer look at the system, what exactly happened during that process is this. The message is your location, right? But if you send a message here with just the word location, let's try and see if it will actually work within the next 15 seconds. It is going to fire any second now. I think I finally understand exactly what is happening here right now. So let's go ahead and test out if this specific link will work, if the link will actually work this time around. So I already know what's happening here because earlier I told you there's something new, right? Here in our e-pills. Here, the replied message is any of. So it's any of that. Now, if we only want location to trigger, but the client's message is your location, please, it still won't be met. So what we really need here is contains. So let's change everything. Contains location. There. Then let's add this or. For the or, it's still the same. Contact reply. Best replied message. Contains. Lock. So this is a bit of work, guys, but that's just how it is. At least it's automated now. Replied message. Contains. Where? There. Where? Alternatively, you might also want to check if the specific message received in response is found to actually contain the keyword sun within the content of the reply. Or what else? Where? Let's add where. The replied message. Contains where? There. That should be good enough for now. Let's do the same for prices. Let's just make this contains. Contains. Right there then. Or the specific message replied. Contains how much, and then we'll add a second specific OR replied message. Yes. Actually, that is wrong. The replied message definitely contains it. Where are we now? Much, not too much. Let's add again. That's just how life is. We need to add again. Contains. The house, bro, magnapak. This matches. No, that's nothing either. Match seems pointless. How much? This is how much. Someone made a spelling mistake. Then another or. This is a comprehensive reply message. It contains the following. Where are we now? Price. There you go. Another one. Last. Reply message. It contains everything we need. Price list, so that all looks perfectly all right. So we're good there. And the operating hours as well, which is great. Let's open it again. Let's make it contains. Until what time?
The reply that was sent back in the message contains the phrase, what time is that? What time exactly are we talking about?
Then message contains.
So for the time, let's make it the right time. Then time, then time, hours. Then you write a message to them. Open.
Close. All right. So those are the specific ones we will trigger. Let's go ahead and save our action now. And don't forget to save every single time. So now that we have already picked it, let's try and see if this will work. Your location, please. Hello? There it is. It appeared after 15 seconds. Let's check the hours. What time do you close? Do you open? It will detect the word oras, time. No.
Thank you very much.
Much. The schedule runs from 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. as you can see right here on the screen. So it is now fully active and effective. I was actually able to complete the entire setup process in about 20 minutes. So I can use this auto reply feature forever, though I will just need to edit it from time to time. This is highly applicable, guys, to all different types of businesses for your own company. I'll post a direct link in the description below where you can get this software that I'm using. All right, so thank you so much. I hope you learned something from our auto response workflow lesson for today. Thank you.